Alright, guys, this is the Anatuber, and today we got another story, and I'm gonna tell you guys about the fucking time I got sent to military school. And you may be thinking, like, oh, you must have been a bad kid that got sent to military school. Fuck no, I wasn't. We're going back to my fat fuck of a cousin, you guys, 2 videos ago, Christopher. He was kind of a fucking devil, even though he was a pussy. So when you go to two kids, you have me, the good one, who was quiet, and you have him, the fucking, like, serial killer. He was basically a serial killer. He was insane. And then he kept doing bad shit, and I was just that one kid who was always there when he did bad shit. So when my aunt sent Christopher to military school, my mom, love her to death, said, fuck it, he can go too. And so me and him went to military school. And I thought, okay, it's military, whatever. We get on this bus. My mom tells me to bring my DS and my phone. We get on this bus, we go there, and the military guy starts screaming at everyone, take your shit out of your bag, give me your phone. I didn't listen to him. I'm playing my game. He looks at me, are you playing a fucking video game while I'm instructing? I'm like, yeah, you want to play? And he takes my DS and he just chucks it. And I'm like, that was $60, you asshole. What the fuck? And I never see that DS again. Rest in peace. But this motherfucker, oh my god, he was telling me to do all types of stuff. I was just basically his bitch. And in my head, I thought, he can't touch me. If he touches me, I will beat the shit out of this grown man. I wouldn't. He was a very muscular man, fucking Sergeant Connor ass. There was no touching him. Me and my cousin went separate ways in this school. I was with, like, the nerd group who everybody, like, they can barely hold a gun. While Chris, he wasn't in the nerd group. He was by himself because he made enemies on the first day. He was like, oh yeah, I'm a badass. And I did this and I did this. And I one day I just had to call him on his shit. I was like, Christopher, shut the fuck up. You pissed your pants when you pissed your pants when you tripped up a girl and she got her mom. Shut the hell up. You're not big and bad. And then he said, oh, well, you pissed your pants in your sleep. All right. I was like 7 when I pissed my pants in my sleep. God damn, at least I'll admit it. You over acting fake as fuck. And then, I don't know. These guys just kept picking on him. Niggas picked on me. And the sergeant would always tell me, hey, spit clean my shoes. I never knew what the fuck spit clean my shoes were. So he's like, what are you, fucking retarded? You look at the shoe, you spit on it, and you wipe it with this rag. And so I'm wiping it. And he was like, I want it done by 3 o'clock. I didn't do those fucking shoes. And at like 2:50, I wiped them down. And I hated this sergeant so much. When it was like 2:55 or so, I'd spit in his fucking shoe like a few times so he can feel it. And I'd spit in his fucking shoe. And when he put it on, he was like, did you rub the inside of my shoe? I'm like, yes, sir. He's like, oh, all right, excellent job. I'm like, bitch, hope you enjoy Lucoma. Oh, he was so. And then marching, he was like, left, 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 right, left, left. I'm like walking like a normal person. He's like, why are you not marching? I'm like, I'm gonna walk like a normal fucking person. And he was like, God damn it, I am so sick of you. And then basically, Chris got jumped. And I didn't know because I didn't give a shit. Because he's the reason I'm here. And the sergeant's like, do you not care for family members? I'm like, I'd kind of rather be alone. He's like, I respect that. And over the time, me and the sergeant got very close, even though he was a fucking asshole. But I still never, like, did some, like, gun training and shit. That's not happening. No, that's not happening, Sarge. But at the end of the day, military school was not fun. Did I learn anything? Hell fucking no. My best friend in military school, fucking Winehurst. That's what they called him. I don't know why the fuck they called him that. His name was fucking Richard. I don't know why the fuck they called him that. Richard was a cool guy, but they're over here pushing him around. Guys over here, you can't even spit shot his shoe, bitch. I'm like, I'll spit in your fucking shoe next. And did I ever get in a fight in military school? No, because these niggas knew how to use guns, and I didn't want to get shot in my fucking sleep. So I let them have that battle. Fuck that. They can pick on fucking Winehurst. I was just staying quiet so I don't get shot, stabbed, or none of that shit. And then it was so horrible. We had to clean shit. Cleaning was the worst part because I stayed in my corner made sure I didn't like dirty anything up. But I forgot this is military, so everyone's cleaning no matter what. It doesn't matter what the fuck you did. You can eat a fucking crumb off the floor. You could lick the fucking floor, and you could be helping cleaning. But no, if you ate here, you clean it. And so everyone's cleaning this fat ass cafeteria. And Chris is like, hey man, back where I'm from, we didn't have to do this. So again, Christopher, shut the fuck up. You pissed your pants when you fucking tripped the girl up. The last time you cleaned something was the fucking bathroom and you cried because there was shit stains on it. Shut the hell up. I'm just saying it now. God damn it. Oh my god, it was retarded. And Richard and me are joking off. Richard like Pokemon, just like me. So we're over here. Oh, do you know this Pokemon? You know this Pokemon? And the cool guy or whatever, I don't know how the fuck it goes in the military. He's like, hey, stop talking about your fucking animals and start cleaning. We're like, we are cleaning. We're just talking while doing it. He's like, is that a direct discommand or some shit? I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just here because this fat bitch got me sent here. And I point at Christopher. And then I don't know what Chris thought was gonna happen, but he tried to start some shit, and everybody was like, "We do not battle in middle of cleaning." I'm like, I'm trying to clean. What the fuck are you talking about battle? What? And so we straight up went our separate ways. The day of the obstacle course came. That was a big thing. We had to do an obstacle course, and I did fabulous on it because I love obstacle courses. I love running. I was like a fucking monkey as a kid. I could do backflips and shit. I was unstoppable as a kid. I should get back into it now that I'm thinking about it. But I was unfucking stoppable. I climbed the shit, went under the little mud trail. Fucking, it was amazing. Did I get the highest score though? Fuck no. But I did good. I didn't pass out. And then you guys probably know where this is going. Fucking Christopher. He's over here doing his part, doing the tunnel. He does the little tire thing where you got to step over the tires. All right, that's pretty fine. Did the rope? He did a little iffy. Kind of looked like you're about to pass out. It looked like he saw God and then rolled back and then like came back. Then he had to roll on the mud. That didn't do so good because Christopher is fat. So his fat ass starts like doing the little tunnel shit. His back is like they couldn't use wires because that could fucking make us bleed. So they got like a fat ass wooden plank, a heavy ass shit. And Chris's fat ass he's feeling the whole weight of it crush his back. And he's like, ow, I can't keep going. And the drill sergeant's like, you better keep crawling, motherfucker. And then for once, I'm like, yeah, you better crawl, bitch. And so he finally gets out of the crawling part. He thinks, oh, thank God, it's all over. Fuck no, bitch, you have a whole wall to climb. This was the best part. When I did the wall climb, I don't think the sergeants ever saw this. I gripped with my bare fucking fingers because, like, my teammates were petty as fuck except for Richard. So I didn't get the whole way up. I used fingers and I gripped what I could. And then right when I felt I was about to fall, Richard, my best friend, thank you, Richard. He's not my best friend now, but in military school, he grabbed my hand and he pulled me up. And I said, thank you, Richard. And then they called us faggots. I don't know why we're faggots. That's the part of the drill. You're supposed to help teammates. But that's beside the point. Christopher, no one liked Christopher because he said he would kick their ass and shit. And he's so big and bad. So when he got to the wall, all his teammates were across except for Christopher. So Christopher's like, guys, help me up. And a few people ran forward, and then two people said, I'm going to be a good person and try and grab him. When they grabbed him, he tried, he's not, okay, he's pretty fat, but he shouldn't be this fat. He pulled one of the guys down, and then two guys helped him. He pulled one guy down. The other one saw that one guy fell, he let go. Then, boom, both of them are fucked. But not really, because the guy that fell with Christopher had the same plan as me. He gripped the fucking thing, and the guy pulled him up. Christopher couldn't do that. He's a fat bitch. So he was like, I can't do it. And the sergeant's like, you will do 50 fucking push-ups if you do not complete this drill. And Christopher is just crying. I'm like, just grab the fucking wall. And he's like, I can't grab the wall. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is pathetic. And I'm not going to make him seem like a bitch, because even I cried my fair share. I cried a lot as a kid. But at this point, I'd rather do 50 push-ups. And he's like, I don't even know. He's jumping up against the wall. But it's also like he's hugging it. It was like that fat person hug. He's like body slamming it. I don't know what the fuck he wanted to accomplish, but the sergeant was just like, Jesus Christ, skip this part. And so they allowed him to skip past that part, and he did decent on the other shit. But after that, everybody called him FBC, which meant Fat Boy Chris. They never gave me a nickname because I wasn't important enough. But he embarrassed himself so bad on that track, they had to call him FBC. And we spent the rest of our time there enjoying ourselves. And, well, I enjoyed myself. I don't know about Chris. All I know is we got to watch the Lorax one day. And this fat fuck, oh my God. Oh my fucking God. He didn't make the movie. That was the one rule. You have to make the movie. And Chris thought it was going to be some dumbass movie. So he decided to skip out on it. Little did he know it was fucking mandatory because we took some dumbass test on it just as a joke. But the joke was serious because Chris didn't come. So when Chris didn't show up, our sergeant was like, hey, you didn't make the movie. All right, 1,000 push-ups now. And this nigga was not allowed to move until he finished and someone had to watch him. And at first they asked me. I was like, fuck no, I'm not watching them. No, that's not happening. So Chris is doing these push-ups, just working them out. I'm living life. Of like a week goes by, and then everyone's like, hey, where the fuck is all the hot chocolate? Little and behold, Chris has been drinking all the hot chocolate every fucking day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they see him on camera. And they're like, why? Even I'm like, why? And he's like, I got thirsty. And they're like, drink water, bitch. And they splash water in his face. And that was the last I heard or saw of Chris. We saw each other sometimes. But we were in a different, I want to say weight thing. Like weight class or some shit. I don't know. It wasn't wrestling. But we were in different like classes. So he's over here learning how to do a gun. Working with a male sergeant kicking his ass. I'm learning how to like properly do this. I learned like the former shit. He's learning, push-ups, punches. I'm learning, yeah, you gotta do this. This is how you hold a gun. I didn't even get to shoot a gun yet. Like, when I left, all I knew was how to load a gun. And my instructor was a girl, and she was hot. But she was a military bitch, and she was like 30. And I was like 11, But I was like 11, and she's like 35 or some shit. So I was like, yeah, that ship has long sailed. I don't think that's happening. But little and behold, the 3 months go by or whatever, we're in military. It was for the whole summer, basically. And last week, our drill sergeant's like, all right, everyone, I'm pretty sure you all noticed that fucking boat. Guys, this boat smelled like hot ass. Oh my God. I don't know what the fuck was in that boat. I don't know what was in that military school. But when you first get there, it smells like hot tar and dog ass. It was so bad. It was so fucking bad. And so the drill sergeant's like, we are going to sleep in that boat. If all the classes. And so me and Christopher finally see each other. I'm not gonna lie, Chris kind of looks like a man now. Still looks like a fat bitch, but it looks like they put some authority in his ass. And that's what my aunt wanted. So they're all marching left, and I'm like, fucking, I'm at the point where I'm cool with this place. Left, we get there, and he gives us our bunks. I'm like, where are the blankets? And I get laughed at. My sergeant's like, there are no blankets. I'm like, you want me to sleep on this hard ass bedrock? And yeah, he did. He fucking did. Because I did. I slept on that hard ass fucking bedrock. And it wasn't great. And from this, I didn't know. I thought I was dreaming. I was asleep. And I heard these niggas go like, oh yeah, Richard. Oh yeah, get his ass. And they grabbed Richard. I don't know what the fuck happened to Richard. I woke up. Richard was on the top bunk of the boat shit. I woke up. Richard was gone. I don't know if they murdered him. I don't know what the fuck happened to Richard. But I never saw him the rest of camp. Maybe he got home early. But I heard whispers saying, get Richard, get his ass. And that was it. I was in my little dream state. I don't know if he got murdered or what. Christopher, though, he's sleeping in the fucking bunk with his mates. His guys are buff as shit. Like buff, not fat, buff. So Chris is like he's the odd man out there. Me and my guys, we're skinny little fuckers. We're just looking at them march in place, march out of the thing. Me and these guys are getting out. We've learned how to clean and shit. So we cleaning our bunks, brushing our teeth. These niggas doing 50 push-ups in the morning. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking good. We just had different shit to learn. But the whole week in that fucking like boat, it was not pleasant. I guess we all learned what we did. These guys are doing push-ups, looking at us clean, and we're clean and looking at them do push-ups, and we're like, I see. And in my head, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? We learned such different things. I learned sir, yes, sir. That was it, because even the ma'ams, you had to call it sir, yes, sir. So that was horrible. Brushing your teeth. I thought we had to clean a room with a toothbrush when I first asked that. He said maybe. I never did it. I'm glad we never got to that part. Christopher, when our moms picked us up, Christopher's mom, she saw that Christopher looks swagger. He had a haircut. They cut our hair. Luckily, I didn't have the hair I had now, or otherwise I would have freaked the fuck out. But Christopher and I, we were some well-trained adult citizens. And the sergeant was like, these two are the best I ever had. Just bullshitting to our moms, basically. I have never seen, we had a rough start with them, but I have never seen two focused individuals like these two. And then my mom and Christopher's mom are like, oh, that's great to hear. Good job, you two. And I'm looking at Chris like, oh, you may have worked out, but I don't know how to fucking get your ass. Because he still got me sent here. And so I told my mom is driving me, and she's like, hey, why don't you play in your DS? I'm like, oh, the first day, he fucking threw that into the forest. And I still never saw that DS again. But my mom said, hey, since you did such a good job at military school, I'm going to get you the new DSi. And that's when I got my limited edition Pokemon Black and White DSi with Reshiram and Zekrom on it. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that DS. Sadly, it fucking broke, because another story. But little did Chris know, I don't know if we got reports, but his mom had a shit ton of voicemails from the sergeant saying how bad Chris was. So he didn't get shit. I got a DSi. He didn't get shit. Moral of the story, so I didn't even need to do revenge because his ass didn't get shit and was crying. So, moral of the story, if someone gets your ass sent to military school, just do what the fuck you're told. Because I don't know if they were allowed to hit me, but they didn't. But you don't want to take that risk. Alright guys, this is the Anatuber. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.